So I tried doing a mission before and I failed horribly, horribly. And I kept trying for 26 minutes, but I couldn't do it. So I restarted the stream. Um, you'll see a little bit of that stream later, though, because there is a cutscene in there. It's not that important, but you know. Anyways, we're gonna try this fucking mission again. But it's a tough one because you can see, look, it says solo infiltration, all weapons and items OSP. So all the things that you normally rely on are unavailable. So it's gonna be a lot more fun. Yeah, and they don't even bring you um, to a loadout screen because you are just stuck with what you have. So. All right. Let's try this again. Substance.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
So yeah, in this mission they don't give you anything. You just have to fucking do it all yourself. And so that's where we gotta go first. Okay, so since I left the last instance, we're gonna listen to these tapes again.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war. But I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is key in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. used by the parasites. That is a fact.
How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo, the teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah, that was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
To erase our words was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language stopped. But to this day, it continues to be eaten away by the lingua franca, that is English. Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language. Across the world, minority languages are being destroyed by dominant languages. Many are on the verge of extinction.
Enter the vocal cord parasites.
Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of deterrent against dominant languages. In order that their peoples and cultures would survive. It was then that I came across literature at the Foundation claiming that man acquired language thanks to a type of parasite, one that distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it more pathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed to hide that aim from Skullface. He noticed.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Sun just comes up on you.
Retaliate against the English language. Though never did I intend to actually use it as he planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites compatible with all the world's languages.
You made it. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
English strain. I will not be
Ooh,
held
I can do...
by the
Can I call for that? No, I can't. God damn it. I want my fucking bandana. Oh, you have to sneak into this base? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, you can do it. It's gonna be hard as fuck. But, and where am I gonna get C4 from? Motherfuckers. Unless I just shoot it with a gun. Alright, let's put in another tape.
A ruler's greatest wealth is not money or land. It is the number of individuals under his control. Subjects who work, consume, are there to be used as pawns in war. For a capitalist ruler, his people's power becomes his power. You are the same. With your diamond dogs, you spin it with your speeches. But what you're doing is bringing as much talent as you can into your little domain.
Oh, there's a fucker
Every
there.
person, another feather
Hopefully
in
he
your cap.
doesn't see me.
Yes. Since ancient times, every civilization's ruler has had the same idea. When people unite under one will, they become
God, he's a
stronger
persistent
than the sum of
fucker.
their arts.
Oh my god!
Is the ruler's will. And what do rulers use to bring people together? Language. In the Old Testament, it is written that only one language was spoken.
Well, thanks for the weapon. I'll
The
take it.
shared tongue that
I need
united
something
all
to destroy that,
Mankind eventually grew a
gotta get you out of here.
and harnessed that strength to build a tower to the heavens.
I may just have to kill people, I guess.
This angry
Not
god,
how
He's
I
coming
want to
too.
do things.
Roger that.
and the tower was never completed. Languages emerged, and the earth was divided as men went their separate ways. Every age is the same. A ruler's first order of business, after
Yeah,
conquering new
it's
land,
a dummy.
is to force his tongue on its people. Ancient Rome, Napoleon, and now Zero. English is wreaking havoc around the world right now. The British Empire tilled the land with war as its home, then began planting the seed that is English. Eventually, American capitalism became the new instrument. To play its game of wealth, you only had to abide by one rule: English. By exploiting people's desires, English has become a leash that people gladly wear around their necks, it would seem.
Ooh, rocket launcher. Could use that. But gun should suffice.
Чему это? Только что рассказали об одном подполковнике, который не отреагировал на ложное срабатывание системы радиооповещения. Помнишь, официальное рассказывание? Он был прав. Ядерного удара нет. Это протокол. Если система включается, ждать ответную атаку без колебаний. Система протокол, американцы, это радар.
Okay, let's change tapes.
Remember before, Voss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently. Close contact. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then. Miller, that is a baseless accusation. The source of the infection is Quiet. Everyone suspects her. We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before. The bodies in the water at the oil field facility. Those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House. They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Cypher. The infection could have come from elsewhere. But at the very least, she does know something. It's not like she's gonna talk. No, not through words anyway. But what about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic. There must have been a reason for that. A reason for shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men. What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection
Ooh.
but couldn't communicate that to
I'll
us?
take hand
The
grenades.
answer to that, the source of the infection,
First, you have to identify the targets. Recon the site with your binoculars. Once you know where the targets are, take them out to put their network out of action. How you do that is up to you.
something their mouths have in common. Forget it. We can't trust her. Even if she can spot the infected, I don't want her help. I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on. Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is gonna be the end of us. Stand down. You've got zero proof. Try to keep an open mind on this, boss. There has to be a way to identify who's infected.
All right, let's listen to some more tapes.
You mentioned that the man on fire was crushed under Sahelanthropus in its hangar.
Yeah. He was caught under the wheels of its transport platform.
But his body wasn't found.
What?
We searched the area the moment we arrived, but there was no trace of him.
I wasn't hallucinating.
I know. I trust you on that. That means someone must have taken the body. But when I got there, everything was still as it was. Even Skullface hadn't been touched. I can't see a reason to sneak into a place like that and drag out the biggest, heaviest guy there. What are you getting at? Only option left is he got up and walked away. That platform ran him over. Just ran him over. You're saying that's not enough? I don't want to believe it, but maybe not. He shrugs off bullets, even rocket strikes. There's no reason to think that would finish him. It seems ridiculous, but I'll start gathering eyewitness accounts just in case.
A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
Man, this is so much harder without weapons.
Keep in mind, time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings.
Thanks for the intel, you douche.
First, you have to identify the targets. Recon the site with your binoculars. Once you know where the targets are, take them out to put their network out of action. How you do that is up to you.
God damn it. Ooh, a sandstorm. That's exactly what I need. Oh my god, not again. Whoever you are, go fuck yourself. Damn. And ban this guy. And because I'm not supporting a fucking asshole like that. So. Well, I need to get away from this place. I need to go all the way around. I should almost just go behind the rock and smoke.
The target is there.
And I should have done this from the beginning. Yep, they don't give you fucking night vision either.
If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Yeah, I'm trying to locate it. I can't fucking find it. Is this it? I mean... maybe? I don't fucking know where it is. Maybe it's that one up there. There it is.
That antenna is
I
one
was
of the
right.
targets. There should be more. Keep looking. That's another one of the targets. Do you see any more? Explosives should take care of them well enough. How you do it is up to you.
There's one over there. Where's the other one? Oh. That one?
That looks like the target. We know where all the antennas are now. Take out all 3 of them. How you do it is your call.
Fucking assholes. Making me take this shit out. Like, okay, yeah. If I had C4, this would be fucking amazingly easy, but it's not, so I'm gonna have to, let's see, let's just,
Good. That's the first one. Destroy the remaining antennas.
there's one inept guard over here. Oh, he's looking this way. Okay, I might be able to sneak up on him. No, no! Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, this is so fucking hard to do. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy the target equipment. Its location is on your iDroid.
Actually, I need to take out a guy with one of those rocket launchers. That will make it like a million times easier. Because if you're gonna do a thing where you're gonna raid a base and you have to explode shit, you have to. You're gonna need one. Oh shit! Oh, maybe I can take one of these. There we go. Ooh. Well, actually, I don't know if those are mine.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Fuck this. God damn it. This is so fucking hard without equipment.
Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy the target equipment. Its location is on your iDroid.
Now I'm curious, because now I have mines. I guess
First, use the
I
binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.